We have water just about to be boiling. You know that water boils at 212 Fahrenheit. So when I see that it's almost boiling, I'm going to lower down the temperature, add a little bit of the vinegar and salt. That's to prevent the egg whites to break and also for them to become white. Okay, so we see now, as you can see, that the water is boiling. So we're going to lower the temperature a little bit. You know, cooking is about controlling the heat. And we also have, like I explained, you know, we're doing eggs poached breakfast item. We have some roasted potatoes, as you can see here. Okay, those potatoes have been cut in kind of like a medium-sized dice, sauteed with a little bit, cut with a little bit olive oil and onions and rosemary, and placed into the oven for half an hour at normal temperature, which is 200, 250 centigrados, 450 Fahrenheit. Okay, so we have roasted potatoes, we have eggs, and we have chorizo. The chorizo is being cured, so what we're going to do is we're going to just warm it up, the chorizo, a little bit for the final dish. For that, we're going to use a pan, but we are not going to use any additional fat, oil, or butter, because the chorizo has already its own content of fat. Okay, so we open the chorizo. As you can see, this beautiful cut chorizo. Always remember that the chorizo has around itself a special casing to hold the meat together. Okay, so we always have to remove. Actually, we're going to make a little bit longer cuts, and we're going to go with this thickness since it's a breakfast item. And you know, then breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So we had to, I think 3 pieces of chorizo is going to be good. So we are going to remove the casing, which is the tripe of the pork. Put in one side. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to move it. Beautiful aroma, as you can see on my hands, the paprika. This is also good for the skin. So we're going to place this here for the moment that it's ready. Okay, so we are going to add it up a little bit of the vinegar to the oil, to the water, excuse me, and salt. So that is going to give a flavor to the egg. And for this recipe, we had to have a spatula like this, perforated, so for when we get the eggs, and also to drain the water, the excess of water. Meanwhile, we're going to just give a little heat to this, just to warm up the chorizo. Put in number 3. As you can see, it's sweating. You know, the fat content is coming out. So we just wanted, you know, to warm it up. We don't want to cook it too much because it's a dry item. So if we cook it too much, it's going to be way much dry. Okay. Okay, we have the chorizo going, which, you know, we're going to turn. Remember that we just want to give it a little warm. And we can see how beautiful it's coming. Okay, so at this point, we're just going to poach the egg, okay, inside. This approximately will take a couple of minutes to cook. Yeah, so we just put it very slowly. We'll see now, I'm going to get a dish where we're going to be plating the ingredients. So we're going to start putting a little of the roasted potatoes on one side. We kind of like to put good quantity. We'll see the egg at this point. Have to be very, very gentle with this. It's still a little bit soft. But we want the egg white cook and the yolk running. So I think we have the chorizo is almost ready. I think it's, I don't know if the camera can see this. Okay, so it's time to place the chorizo. Also, we got beautiful colors. We see the yellow of the potato. So we'll go like that. So we'll come with the egg here. At this point, the egg is ready. Beautiful. Cannot touch to see. It's beautiful. It's cooked outside, but it's running inside. Okay. So it's ready to go. Actually, we can even make another one. It doesn't take too long. And we're going to use a little of this grease from the chorizo to put in the egg, just to give a little flavor, make it nice. Okay, and it's ready to go. So we have the other egg here. Beautiful. Just finished with a little bit of the chives to give a little color to the dish. And voila, the dish is ready to be served.